Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima. I didn't think I'd be doing this again, so, I'm a little bit surprised I had to get my cradle back out and everything, but it seems that we are off and running again. The footage to the left, if you don't know already, because I put it up on bloody every video I do something like this on, is Dariusburst Chronicle Saviors. It's me checking out that DLC. I'll have a video up on it sometime in the near future, don't worry about that, but that's not what we're focused on right now. What we're focused on right now is a surprisingly tall loot crate. It's a little bit odd. It's very square, where the last two have been pretty rectangular. I actually know only one thing about this, and that's what's on the inside of this bloody thing. So, if I just remember where the bloody hell the thing is to open it, there we go. So, it looks to be a little bit companion cube themed, if you couldn't tell. I imagine it just turns into a cardboard version of the companion cube, but we have some stuff to look through, obviously, before that. So, we have another shirt. It appears to be the house from Resident Evil 7. If I can just lie that down on the ground and pull this back up. Yep, that's definitely the cover of Resident Evil 7. That's actually, it's actually quite nice. Yes. Feels like some nice fabric. Very simple. That isn't covered with any loot crate sort of branding or anything like that. I'm pretty impressed with that actually. We'll just put that out of the way. There's instructions. It says unfold and flatten, flip and refold. Today you're in companion cube. Yep. I'm not going to be doing that because I might accidentally show off the address label on the bottom. And we have some shit on the bottom as well. Let's see, Capcom, Mega Man, that's Mega Man 0? Yes, that's 0, I'm pretty sure. I have to admit I haven't played much of the series. My favourite game in the whole series is Mega Man Legends. The question is, how the bloody hell do I get this package open? That works. What do we have? We have Zero's helmet. That's a little odd. Okay, and I just dropped it. Because of course I did. What did it roll off to? There it is. Zero's helmet. There's something else in the box too. There's a stand for it. Okay. Okay, just put that on like that and stick the helmet on like this. And that's Zero's helmet on a stand. Feels a little cheap, but alright, put that down there. So let's keep looking. It's a portal related thing, obviously. Because we weren't gonna. Another one of these fucking ties. What is it about these guys and ties? Like, I can't imagine very many people who buy loot crates would be wearing ties to things. And it's very clearly companion cubes. Was it from the same company that did that bloody Space Invaders tie? What is it with ties? Seriously, I have 2 ties and I will never wear these. I have no fucking reason to wear a Portal tie. I just look like an idiot. I'm not even that big of a fan of Portal. Okay, we have a long Psychonauts box. This item is not a safety protective device and is not sunglasses. Right, so I take it it's a pair of something from the game. I've never actually played it for longer than like 20 minutes. This would be the main character's pair of protective goggles. Right, okay, so it's meant to be like a cosplay item. Does this actually fit around my head? Well, if I'm wearing my glasses, probably not. Let's try that again. Jesus, fuck, that's painful. Mainly around the nose is the problem because you can barely get any distance going between the 2 cups. So it hurts like a bitch. About to say, can I? Nope, that's the one to take a photo. So yeah, how do I look? Good. Yeah, this hurts. This hurts to put on for more than a couple of seconds. Ow. Seriously, ow, that fucking hurts. That's, That's not pleasant. Also, it makes everything decidedly red-tinged. I mean, I like to think that much is obvious by looking at the lenses. Quite frightening, actually. It's like I've entered the 7th circle of hell, or it's like we had that dust storm again. Like the 2007 Australia dust storm or something like that. That's literally everything that was in the box. We got the pin, which is a, it's bloody raining outside. Mad Science, January 2017. Can you see that? Hang on, let me get the camera to focus in on it. That's not focusing. It's not what you call focusing. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too impressed. And we have another bloody one of those posters down at the very bottom. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's the Mega Man Proto Man helmet. It's not Zero, it's Proto Man, is it? Yeah. He first appeared in Mega Man 3, alright. Yeah, the Mad Science coin pin, the Psychonauts goggles was the debut title for Double Fine Productions. The Portal Companion Cube necktie, and the Resident Evil 7 t-shirt. And the epic drop was an Aperture Science epic drop where you got an HTC Vive and a replica portal gun. But there was only 3 of them. And what's the poster on the... Yeah, it's just another... Let me get all this crap out of the way if I can. It's just another generic poster with nothing really going for it. Not particularly impressed. Well, this was a shit month. I gotta admit, this was an absolutely terrible month. Like, the only thing that's worth even half a shit in this box is this Resident Evil 7 t-shirt. It's a very nice t-shirt, don't get me wrong, but, like, that's the only thing that's worth anything in this box. Seriously, guys. Pick up your goddamn... Pick up the effort. Pick up the slack. Do something nice. Maybe I will be able to get this box. Well, the question is, how do I... Okay, unfold and flatten, flip and refold. Question is, how do I unfold this bloody thing? Can I even unfold this bloody thing? How the hell do you get this? I can't see how to... Oh, well, I mean, it's bloody cardboard with a love heart on the side. You know exactly how that's going to go. That's me knocking my thing over. Hopefully I didn't just give away my address there. Yeah, gotta admit, not impressed this time. So, again, if you wanted to actually pick up this shit so I can keep ragging on it, then you know where the link is. It's in the description. Use the coupon code BLUEVITA. I'll just leave the Dariusburst footage going on so that you can watch that a little bit more if you're waiting for my video on that DLC, because, well, I recorded 18 minutes of footage and we're just barely going to hit 9 on this video here, so, oh well. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.